Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Sharon Svensson Hypnosis, and welcome to my series, What Hypnosis Is and What Hypnosis Isn't. If you didn't catch my first in the series, the number one question I get asked as a hypnotist is, can you control me? And will you make me quack like a duck? The next most common question I get as a hypnotist is, what the heck is it? In fact, I had one client say, I'm going to tune into this series because even though she's been doing it for years with me, she doesn't know how to explain it to her friends. And I'm not going to answer this question from a perspective of a neuroscientist, though that can be pretty fascinating, or tell you what the studies out there proving that it is an altered state, and that it has changed people's lives for the positive. What I'm going to focus in on is my experiences and how I've wrapped my head around it. I've been a practicing hypnotist since 2005, been getting paid for it since 2006, and have worked with 1,000+ clients. And my understandings continue to evolve and change. So, how I would describe it simplistically is it's a state of focus. And I would say a state of intense focus. It is something that we naturally do and that we go in and out of all the time. So that as hypnotists, we can take people into this very focused state, which you can do with or without a hypnotist, that all hypnosis, my understanding now, is self-hypnosis. But we can be that guide to take you into these altered states that can change your life for the positive. So, for instance, I think about my client who came to me for a year and a half and had been a practicing alcoholic for over 40+ years. And that by going to this very focused state, over time, she was able to let go of some different ideas and beliefs and to change the way she lived life. So she didn't get sober, she got more consciously joyful, that she embraced new ways of living and different ideas and beliefs. And that power is within all of us, that we have that ability to change. So, for instance, you're in hypnosis when you're reading a book or watching a program, and you're just intensely focused on that, so intensely that the rest of the world can just dissipate and go away. That I have seen clients go into these deep, deep altered states where the whole world completely goes away. I have seen them go into waking hypnosis so that they're more consciously still aware of what's going on, but they can focus in this way on what I'd call kind of the soft, beautiful light energy. I've guided people up into these euphoric states that I would call kind of the higher states, and that there's so many different levels, and there's so much that we can kind of tap into and explore to change our lives for the positive. So, for instance, a client might come in a very intensely focused state, and I would say that was a state of hypnosis too. And through guiding them into a different state of focus, to intensely focus in a positive way, they can come into a place of, oh my gosh, life sucks, life is awful, I'm never going to be joyful and happy. And you can argue with them and then direct them into a very different state. And then all of a sudden they're tapping into their own wisdom, their own clarity, to different thoughts and ideas where they see the world from a very different perspective and place, where life can go well for them and things can work out. So I hope that is helpful. I'm sure it's probably brought up more questions than answers, and that's why I have the series. So tune in for the next one, what hypnosis is and what hypnosis isn't, and we'll continue to explore this topic. Thank you for tuning in, and blessings and love.